up, guys? Chief here from Chief Live Gaming. Very excited because today we are recording a couple battle reports for you. That's right. And by now you probably guessed that I'm not the chief, but I'm in his house. And he's not here yet. And we're supposed to be playing 40K. Look at that, that's trippy. Check this out. Empty board. Oh wait. Imperial forces. Don't see any chaos. Weird. So what should I do in the meantime? I'm in his house. He's not here yet. Maybe on a 6 he forfeits. Oh! Do you see it? Yes. I guess you forfeit, Chief, so I'll see you next Friday. And you'll probably be another 10 minutes, so I don't know. What do you guys think I should do while he's out? Take a couple minis? Maybe a couple bolters? He won't miss them, right? Let's go see what we can find.
What's going on, guys? It's Jake here from Chief Live Gaming. After intercepting some comms from some Imperial forces, we have arrived on the battlefield today over this rocky crag, which is somehow covered in grass as well. We are fighting over 3 objectives with a secondary objective of kill points. We have 1 objective on this side of the board, 1 in the middle, dropped by this Dark Angel plane, and the 3rd objective back here. Whoever controls more at the end of the game will win the primary objective. It is Ravenwing versus Tau today, a 1,060 point game. Should be a good one. Okay, so these are my Tau forces today, 1,060 points. We have a single combined arms detachment. For my HQ, I have a Cadre Fireblade, no upgrades taken. For troops choices, we have 2 groups of 10 Fire Warriors with pulse rifles. They are in Devilfish. I have upgraded the Devilfish to have smart missile systems and burst cannons to hopefully help me deal with the Ravenwing forces and that nasty Jink save. We have a group of stealth suits, 2 burst cannons, 1 fusion with the target lock, 2 groups of 5 Pathfinders, no additional upgrades there. Over here we have a Hammerhead, a little bit of non-WYSIWYG here. I'm using the ion cannon today, but I do not have it painted, so we're just trying it out. Also paid for the smart missiles on this guy, and then we have 2 missile broadsides with smart missile systems and 1 seeker missile each. Additionally, not shown, I have 20 Kroot that I'm bringing with sniper rounds. Over here, 1,060 points of Ravenwing. This is going to be a very interesting game. So we have Dark Knights,
Ravenwing Black Knights.
Black Knights, I was close. Black Knights here, 2 groups of those. So those are the Plasma Talon, nastiness bikes there. We have a Dark Shroud. That's the right word, right?
Yep, got
Dark
the
Shroud
assault cannon on there.
Okay. And then a mixture of Ravenwing bikes back here, some Plasma, some Melta, everything's WYSIWYG, a few power swords mixed in, it looks like. And then this is the Ravenwing Command.
Yes.
Look at that, I'm learning. We have the banner, and led by a librarian. He is mastery level 2, yep. And he is the warlord for this army. So that is a lot of Ravenwing. Is this like the Strike Force, or is it just a CAD? It's got to be the Strike Force, right?
Yeah, I think it's the Strike Force.
Whatever that formation is.
Yeah, the one where you can bring up to 12 units.
Okay. So you're getting 2 up Jink rerolling, failed Jink, basically. Or is it 3 up rerolling?
I think it's 3 up if you're within 6 of the Dark Shroud. I believe then it's a 2 up.
It's something nasty, whatever it is. It's going to be fun. Let's set up the board and show you guys the deployment. Okay, guys, I know this looks like it's turn 1, but this is actually our deployment. Very interesting. We rolled and we got Dawn of War deployment. So the Ravenwing deployed first on this side. They kind of spread out along the entire edge of the deployment, and I counter-deployed my Tau, cheeky with a refused flank, I think that's called, in this corner. So I set up, then we did some scout and infiltrate moves, and I spread out kind of here. So in response, the Dark Angels have scout moved, I believe, every single unit except this guy, right?
Yep.
So everything's scout moved 12 inches forward. Look at that. Look at how far up that gets you. And again, remembering that because of the Ravenwing attack squadron or whatever that formation is, if he flat outs or turbo boosts on turn 1, he is janking, and he gets to fire at full ballistic skill next turn. So what I'm imagining is a 24-inch move out of everything right in my face anyway, turn 1. So it's going to come down to, can the Tau hold this very small corner and then get out to get some objectives? So there's the Ravenwing
Strike force. That's what it is.
And there's the benefits we're talking about there for those of you guys that want to take a look. So, you deployed first, I deployed second, so it is my... Actually, do you want to pass first turn? Or do you want to go second? Do you want to go second or first?
I want to go first.
He wants to go first. All right, so I'm going to try to seize on a 6. Here we go. Damn, that's a 5. All right, good luck, sir. Left-handed.
Always left-handed.
Let's do it. Moving into turn 1 for the Ravenwing. The top of turn 1, the Ravenwing received orders to flat straight towards the Tau encampment in the back corner of the board. Look at this, guys. Look at how fast this army is. We have some flat outs that happened, or turbo boost, excuse me. And these 2 units here, and then this unit right here, everything else didn't even need to. So they moved up with their 12-inch movement, ignoring difficult or dangerous terrain tests because of skilled rider, able to get nicely tucked into these different little valleys of the board, taking shots in, killing a bunch of Kroot, and I owe you a morale check. They fail and flee back 10 inches, so we'll take care of that. They're still going to be on the board, hopefully. Here we made some saves from intervening models on the Pathfinders, and really that was it. There was a failed charge here from the one unit that did not do a scout move. This unit of bikes lost one to Gets Hot in the shooting phase, and then lost one to an Overwatched fusion from this stealth suit unit. I rolled a 6 and was able to remove one of his models, and then he failed the charge. So that is unfortunate. Yep, fusion is the Tau Melta. So I have my work cut out from you guys. The Tau orders are very simple. Kill everything, or we're going to be in a lot of trouble next turn. Let's see what happens in the bottom of turn 1 for the Tau forces. In the response turn from the Tau, the combined might of all the firepower I could muster removed 3 bikes. 3 bikes from the table, or was it 2? 2, I'm sorry. Removed 2 bikes from the table.
But I have 4 dead bikes.
Yeah, so I killed as many as he killed from Gets Hot. Actually, no, I killed 1 in Overwatch. So, I've killed 3.
Yeah, well, I killed your broadside.
Yeah, I forgot to tell you guys, he murdered the broadside with...
forgot.
Yeah, I didn't want to tell you guys that, but the Plasma Talons came in and murdered the broadside last turn. So what I did was I sunk a lot of shots here from a lot of different things, and he was making some good saves. I piled everything out because I wanted to get as much supporting fire as possible. Not sure if that was a good decision. I honestly thought I would do better in this shooting phase and kind of clear out a little bit more of this side, but that was not what happened. The one good thing that happened was I caused this group of bikes to flee with a failed morale check from my, again, this fusion coming in and just taking out a biker. Very good fusion stealth suit there this game. So, guys, this is going to be bad. We'll see if I can live. I did force Jinx, so the shooting won't be too bad, but we have a lot of possible assault coming in towards the town, and that is definitely not what we want to have happen. So let's see how the Ravenwing do in their second turn. Top of turn 2, Dark Angels, the Ravenwing force moving forward, establishing a foothold in my deployment zone right in my face. So for the movement phase, he elected to move these guys back, which was smart because then later in the game he has the ability to take either this objective or this objective really easily depending on kind of how things go. I've got another unit here kind of doing the same thing, seeing if I want to kind of move across and abandon ship in this corner. He'll kind of block me over here. And then we had kind of a weird shooting phase. He was able to take out the other broadside, even though these Plasma Talons had to snap shoot. Because they were twin linked, he rolled 3 6s on hits and then was able to remove the broadside because it's AP2, which was very good. Over here, we had this guy right here. I mean, look at this guy. He's such a beast. He killed another model in Overwatch with his fusion. I don't know. He's killed 3 models so far.
Yeah.
Crazy.
And I didn't make the charge. There.
Yeah. So he killed the Overwatching command unit here, even though they had Feel No Pain. And then the charge was failed, which was very unfortunate. It was like he needed, I think, a 7 because of the difficult terrain. And then we had the Kroot that were standing in a blob here. This lone biker came over, was able to do a wound with Hammer Wrath, and then kill 3 more with his attacks. And then I did nothing back, failed my leadership, and was swept. He consolidated back here. Let's see. Otherwise, not a whole lot else. We did have some shots coming in, removing 2 Pathfinders here, and then 2 Pathfinders from this group, but they somehow both passed their leadership checks. And that was the turn. So, not as bad as I expected. Honestly, that charge failing was not expected. So we will see how my firepower can do in the top of turn 2, or the bottom. Let's check it out. Tau turn 2, able to thin the ranks a little bit, but guys, that cover save re-rolling is absolutely brutal. All the smart missiles going in kind of did okay, but what we were able to do here, I marker lighted up from my Pathfinder squads into this command group and only landed 2 marker lights. So then I shot the large blast from the hammerhead here, so it was AP3 ignoring cover, into the command unit, and then it scattered away. I only hit 1 bike, but I was able to kill the apothecary, which was giving him the Feel No Pain. So that was pretty nice. Over here, there was a single bike left that I was able to remove just from weight of fire, smart missiles coming in. And then the only other thing I was able to do was force 1 kill into this unit of 2 Plasma Talon bikers, and then he failed his leadership and is now fleeing. So that was the only damage I was able to do. And I mean, I took a lot of shots from these Fire Warrior groups because of the Ethereal, or the Cadre Fireblade. We had 3 shots coming in from this group into the bikes, and I still didn't wound. It's just like a nasty amount of saves. So let's see what the Ravenwing do to rally back in their 3rd turn of the game. Guys, it's only turn 3, and the tower almost off the board. The Ravenwing crashed the lines in this turn, the movement phase, moving up right into this little arc here. You remember that there were 10 more Fire Warriors in a squad with my commander, my Cadre Fireblade. They are no longer there. They took shots, taking wounds in the shooting phase, and then both units here charged in and wiped them out with a sweeping advance. So for the rest of the board, this guy knows no rules and rallied, missed some shots. These guys came up, were out of range of anything of note, and the rest of the board, same kind of thing. Other than this unit, we're able to eliminate the Pathfinders hanging out on this rocky crag. So you're looking at the remainder of the Tau forces. I need to decide, do I want to evacuate this corner, move out for some objectives, or do I want to try to concentrate fire and sink these bikes, maybe getting some lucky marker lights, some ignores cover? We'll have to see as we move into Tau turn 3. Okay, so in the Tau's 3rd turn, the bottom of 3, I had thought to maybe pile in these vehicles, since they are OBSEC from the cat, and kind of like go this way and run the hell away, because that was my original plan, was to kind of get them to come over to this corner, hopefully still have some crap alive, to pile in the vehicles and leave. But the problem was there was a melt-a-gun in this squad. So if I went this way, with my vehicles and didn't kill the stuff that I needed to, I would have gotten melted, gunned, and died. So I elected to leave everything here one more turn, at least one more turn, and take more shots. And it went okay. I killed the remaining biker here with some shots. I killed another biker out of the Warlord's unit, so the command banner is down. And then I killed 2 bikers in this unit from the large blast from the Hammerhead, that ion cannon. So as we look across the rest of the board, we have the bikes dug in back here again. So he's definitely able to take either one of these objectives, and with some turbo boosting, I'm pretty sure he will dig in to the other objectives. And he is winning kill points, I believe, as it stands. So we still have at least 2 more turns. We'll see maybe if I can get some lucky shooting and get past that 2-up rerollable chink. Let's find out as Ravenwing takes their 4th turn. Just finished the top of the 4th turn, a bloodbath. As expected, the death of the Tau was imminent on this side of the board. The remaining Fire Warriors taken out by this Ravenwing bike squad. The Pathfinders getting taken out from Dark Shroud Fire. What else do we have? We had 1 stealth suit remaining here, taken out by the combined might of the Librarian himself and another biker charging into close combat. We have established the bike squad here on this objective, and it is the bottom of the 4th turn. So basically what it's going to come down to, I have 2 objectives secured, troop transports here. Can I get those onto 2 objectives to win the primary and keep them alive through the rest of the game? That is what's going to is going to come down to. So let's see if the Tau can outmaneuver this very maneuverable Ravenwing army in turn 4. In the 4th turn, the Devilfish have left the corner of the board. Yes, it's finally happened. Since they're skimmers, they can go over all kinds of terrain and enemy models. We landed this guy up on this little crag here, and I pointed my butt armor away from this thing because I didn't want to get shot by it. And I'm probably going to take shots from Plasma over here, but then he will have to leave this objective to do so, which he may not want to do. The other Devilfish landing up here after moving flat out in 3 inches of this objective, and it is objective secured. Then in the shooting phase, the Hammerhead took the 3 shots from the ion cannon or whatever it is into the Plasma Talon bikers here. They jinked, but the dice finally caught up to the Ravenwing squad there, and they were removed. So this is kind of where we're at. It is the top of turn 5. Basically, if I can keep this alive, next turn I'm going to move it there, and I'll have 2 objectives for objective secured and win the primary. But hopefully I don't get tabled in the meantime. Let's see how it goes, guys. Ravenwing forces had their work cut out for them in their top of the 5th turn. Some very good plays here. Misfortune going down onto this Devilfish here, getting rending, meaning that he would pen me on the 6s with bolter shots because it does an additional D3 to the armor pen. He was able to take shots from the autocannon, right? Mm-hmm. Into the side and strip 1 hull point. The bolters were unsuccessful, and then the charge, I think, didn't do anything either. Either way, we have 2 hull points remaining on this Devilfish here. The sad story of this turn, we had a plasma gun get hot and kill a dude over in this squad. That's his 2nd casualty that gets hot this game.
Yeah.
Over here, some unsuccessful close combat, trying to just get some glances in to the rear armor there with the close combat, but nothing went through. So in the Tau turn, it's very simple. I'm just going to dig into these objectives, take some pot shots with my Hammerhead, and then we will see if the game ends. So that was the bottom of 5, the Tau forces. We established our hold on these objectives with objectives secured, and I was luckily able to take shots from my hammerhead, removing 2 of the bikers. I don't know where those shots were at the beginning of the game, but there you go. So, as it stands, it's the end of turn 5. Variable game length says that on a 3-up, the game will continue. If the game does not continue and ends this turn, I will win the primary. Let's see what happens. Go ahead, David. It goes another turn. Let's see what we can do here. So you need to kill these devilfish and just basically kill one of them so that you will have 2 objectives and win the primary. Let's see if he can do it. Okay, so nail biter, folks. We're down to 1 hull point on this devilfish here. The close combat attacks from the librarian coming through. We did take 1 glance. Was not able to jink from the auto cannon shots over here. So basically, what we're going to do is take the movement phase. We're just going to do this on camera because it's so quick. What I want to do is just kind of hop these. I'm going to use my 12-inch move. And over here, let's not get immobilized. Okay, I did not. So he had 2 hull points remaining. I'm kind of going to park him here. This guy over here, move 12 inches. You know, it doesn't really matter if I move him other than the fact that maybe you will fail a charge roll. So I guess I'll go back over this way.
Flip-flopping.
Try not to get immobilized. Okay, actually I don't want to face my rear armor towards you, so from that guy. I kind of like staying this way, question mark. So this guy was down to 1 hull point. And we'll take some shots. I'm going to take some shots downtown into that librarian, try to get really lucky. So I'm going to take the 3 shots from the ion gun on the top. Would you like to jink?
Of course.
Alright, so 3 shots hitting on force. We've got 2 hits. Anything but 1s to wound. We've got 2 jink saves coming in.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, re-rolling. He is dead.
He's dead.
The warlord has been slain from the downtown. This hammerhead at the end of the game really coming through. So that was my turn. Let's see if the game continues on a 4-up. I'll roll this time. The game will continue. It's all over. Holy shit, boys.
You did it.
The Tau.
You made it out.
Hang on and secure the crates. These very important crates. Look at those beauties. So,
we'll see what's inside.
Yeah.
Legos?
Not valuable. Not worth.
Was it worth it?
Not worth. We're abandoning this planet. Let's get out of here. Get on the comms. Any thoughts, David? Hey, good game, by the way.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, well played,
I think
man.
it looked worse for you than it was. You know,
it
surprisingly pretty even, actually.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
So I thought I was screwed. Like the entire game, I was just sitting there like crying because I thought I was just slowly dying, and you boxed me into that corner, and then I should have maybe left one turn sooner. I don't know. You killing those broadsides, dude, in the beginning,
that helped.
Was awesome because I had, just more smart missile, more high-yield missile pods. I had some seeker missiles that I could have come in and done some damage if I got some lucky marker lights. Yeah, that was nice that you were able to take those out turn 1 and turn 2. So
yeah, people say they don't know how to play bikes. I don't really know how to play bikes, but what I learned is the lower point, just the Ravenwing bikers are good meat shields because somebody will try to shoot at them, get you to jink, and they're wasting their shots on a 75-point unit, and then your plasma talons keep them behind.
Yeah.
And maybe a couple of them don't jink.
If you can't make the plasma talons dudes jink, it's bad news. And that bonus where you get up turn 1 and you get a free jink and then don't have to snap fire, the alpha strike possibility with that is insane.
I think it's all about positioning. That's something.
Yeah, well, I had to refuse flank, I think. I don't know, whatever they call that. I think I had to sit in that castle in the corner to even have a chance. It was just, I felt like it was a dirty like thing to do, yeah, honestly. But it was fun. It was a good game. I had a lot of shots that I took that were frustrating because it was just like too up rerollable. Maybe the target priority was incorrect on my end, but I have a feeling more marker lights would be devastating against this army. Like if I had just shit marker lights everywhere. But either way,
Agreed.
thanks for watching, guys. It was a good one. I hope you enjoyed the battle report. Stay tuned for the next one. We're actually going to play another game tonight, and I will record that battle as well. So it's should be a fun one. Thanks again, guys, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye now.